Welcome to August 25th pre-market video. We're looking at the Dow. Right now is Monday night, so we'll be ready for tomorrow morning. Let's look at this. We've got some topping tail right now on the Dow. Very simple after this run, for many days we've been going up. I'm looking at the 15-minute chart right now. We stayed in this trend. Now, at this point, we've got this move today, move up, and then it came back down. We see this as a level of support, but kind of a bit wondering if we're looking at a daily right now, daily chart, I mean. That's a big topping tail. So we might be in for some pullback or consolidation at this point, or we might be surprised and go, straight up tomorrow. But still, this is a sign of potential selling right here. And this big area right here would act as a good support if we ever come back in here. Because the fact that we crossed this level right here was very strong sign. So I would be surprised that we would go under this low. But let's say we would have made a high and start to do this, show this topping tail under this resistance here. We would have done it like right here and then coming back. We could have maybe been looking at crossing this low at around 91.44. But 91 actually, this exact 91.34. But now that we crossed that, that should keep us on top here. Pretty much the same for the QQQ. We didn't have a big topping tail, but still, if we're looking at it on a like intraday chart, that's what it gives. Strong open, and then after that it drifted all day. So that's one thing, and the same with the SPY. Now, what we have today. Let me just reset something quickly. What we have today for the stock we're looking at KNDR. KNDR did very well again, and now we're at a point where, just to see where we're going, this area, this range, we came out of it now. It's pretty powerful. We saw some selling, not much. Very comfortable with that type of selling, and obviously this area of 24 cents, actually, to be precise, is 23.6, is a good support. We could still fill this, and I would still be a buyer in this area if it was coming with some volume. But what I think, either we go tomorrow, we go on a strong move up, go back up, or we consolidate and come into this area. And I'm very comfortable buying and bidding in this area. I was doing it today and definitely didn't get anything. I was, very excited when I saw the gap up, and that's still good. The decision you have to make is if you're in it for a long-term trade or quick term, or you try to you try to maximize this trade. What I'm doing, just to explain some of the trade aspect, and actually I'll probably do a separate video on that one, just so you can really understand, since I want everybody to trade it and maximize their gain on this trade. But quickly, just what I explained, it's probably coming back in this area or keep going up, but we had some sign of selling, so that's normal. It's totally healthy and I can deal with that. And if you're in for a stock that can yield to 50 cents, we need to be able to deal with that type of pulling back like today. But it did open pretty strong today, and that's very good, very, very good sign for this stock over the long term. Now let's look at the other stock is CTIC. You've got NVSR here, but I'll cover it later. CTIC, big gap, but this one, compared to KNDR, did not basically stop where it should have, and that's something that I don't necessarily appreciate, because definitely retrace almost 100% from that move where we entered here, and then it came back up a little bit. So it's not, I know, in big volume, so that's a different picture. We don't have the same type of picture in there. So we'll see. This one is not, making me very happy. I was able to take most of my trade out, but some of it at almost break even. So but we sold some in the top when it gapped up, knowing that this was a very big gap, but then when I saw it go back down, after the second bar, and around 10:30, it was not good. So I don't know if everybody has been able to protect themselves, depending on where you entered. So the next stock I want to cover is UOMO. This one I covered actually, for Monday morning, and told you we could have some type of pullback coming in. Now we need to see some reversal happening in the stock. We haven't seen it yet. It's been going down. We see some bottoming tail, so that's good. Let's keep it on the watch list and wait for a reversal. OPSY, this one, big gap up, but very, very big volume. That's something that bothered me a bit when I look at a stock, just because I would have expected some type of continuation if you gap it up like this. And the type of pattern, again, just to compare it with Candor, very different, because now you've got big volume coming all the way back down. So there is selling pressure. Candor doesn't have really selling pressure. We didn't have nearly the type of volume compared to the top, right? But if you look at this one, and that's why I want to make it clear for you, it's the big volume really shows selling, and then sometime when you have some buying and when it goes up, it's on small volume. That's not the type of trading that that really excite me. So NVSR, slow volume, stays in the range. It pulled back and then came back up, pulled back down, bottoming tails, and then came back. Was watching it at the end of the day today, and that's good. My entry point is 3.4, but not from today, from the day before. So we came very, very close to break even, but it stayed in the uptrend, and it didn't break that. So I'm okay, but it's borderline, so it will have to move soon. SPNG, what are we getting with that one? That's something I caught just at the end of the day today. Very strong move for today. Gap, come back. I'm looking at the 60-minute right now. Let's look at the 15, and it looks like big volume just at the end, and could be ready for something if it's right at the line there. We'll see. It's getting something's happening anyways. Then the next one is not that one. I'll just type the stock I want to look at. Jazz. What we have with Jazz, it's a bigger stock, but still I've been following it for a while. This one might be right at the 20 moving average, perfect, and then it made a good move today on good volume, pulled back a little bit, but it's probably an opportunity if you want to buy some in that one. I think we'll see how it does, but this move and coming back could round up and go back again. Just wanted to highlight that to you. Then GNBT, one very good stock in the past for us, but I'm waiting for the next move and trying to find clues, but I want to show you what I see. If you look at it today, big volume, and it's stabilizing right there. That one could be ready to do something. We'll see. If it was to cross, let's say the 65 level on big volume tomorrow, that would be great. Can take a shot, and we'll see where we can go with that one. Then the next one is one that we covered a while back, and today had a big push on big volume. Is SPHE, and I think if it crossed this level, 7.5, could be a good re-entry on that one. So let's watch it. Obviously it's the type of trade not very liquid, but you take a shot once in a while. I'm not going aggressive on this one yet, but we might find a good entry on that one. It's just doesn't have as much trading history, but hey, on Candor we got a good go at it and a good pick, and it was not that much trading when we started, but now it is very liquid, so that's good. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you for the newsletter on Wednesday. Thanks a lot.